Evening, Lekker Braai members. How are you all doing tonight? Tonight, as always, we've got something special for you on the menu. Alright? It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious, it's awesome, and you're gonna love it at home. Right? As always, you can hear, you know, nothing is better than having a braai with some Afrikaans music in the background, or my personal preference, some country music. Just, it's great stuff, man. But anyway, let's get back down to the point. Alright, so for tonight's menu, what we're going to be doing, and you need to keep up with me here now, right? We're going to be doing some beautiful baked baby potatoes, right? It's technically grilled, kettle grilled, but anyway, that's fine. Alright, what you're going to need, right? You're going to need your Weber pan, as always, to do your, to catch your drippings. But here's the catch, this is where they get done, these little baby potatoes, right? So, as you can see over there, little baby potatoes already in there, some olive oil over them, some salt, some pepper, they're ready to go for the fire. Okay, then, how do you put this? The showstopper, the main event, everything that you'll want for tonight is this. Top end or best end lamb chops. Look at these things, they are just beautiful, and as always from one of the local butchers, great stuff. So the kicker with this is, because now if lamb chops is not special for you already, you've got problems, you need to go see someone that can help you. What's going to be really special about these lamb chops is the following, right? We're doing these lamb chops in a very, very special way. It's basically Tuscany style lamb chops. A lot of people don't know this, but yeah, the Italians kind of have the mandate on the best cooking in the world, and the Greeks aren't far behind them on lamb. The Greeks are very passionate about lamb. So what we've got and what you're going to need, right? As always, I'm not even going to start to describe it, but yes, cracked black pepper, coarse sea salt, right? And grinders, you know I believe in this. Every single person that makes food should believe in this. They're present here tonight, right? Then there's a marinade sauce that was made here, right? Now in that marinade sauce is the following. You're going to need half a cup of tomato sauce. You're going to need half a cup of brown sugar, right? And you're going to need half a cup of balsamic vinegar. Also, the balsamic vinegar can be replaced for Worcestershire sauce. I just prefer the balsamic vinegar. It gives me that little bit of a sweet and sour effect, a bit better. Soy sauce can also work, but this is kind of a recipe. Thanks, Mom, as always. And yeah, you're going to need rosemary as well. We're going to even take some of the rosemary. We're going to throw it there in between the potatoes. Also, just, you know, really work with it. You're going to need olive oil, as always. Okay, then you're going to need your basting brush. You're going to need your fire mitten or your fire glove. Alright, the coals are already out there. So now I'm going to show you how to do this. Alright, and I want you to keep up with me here quickly. So, get your glove together. One thing, mortar. If you don't have a mortar, try and get one. They're not that expensive. There are cheaper versions of it. I'm very lucky to have this cast iron one, right? But that mortar, take that rosemary, pull it off with the stalk, put it in there and crush it. Pound the hell out of that rosemary and then throw it. Like this sauce that I've made, the marinating sauce, it just gives it really a hell of a boost in smell and in flavor. Okay, so first things first, what we need to do is we need to move our charcoal bins to one side. Alright, I'm just going to come in over there. Look at those beautiful potatoes. Alright. And as I've said to some of you guys on the previous videos, the Weber pans aren't perfect, but you know what? If you bend them just a little bit, then they work quite nicely. Now this Weber pan, I think this one's ran about, this is about its 5th, 6th braai, because you can reuse them. Right? But look how nicely he just went in there tonight. He actually cooperated very nicely. So these are going to be at the bottom of the grill. Okay, and they're going to be going down there. Well, here on the top level, we're going to put our lamb on top first. The drippings from the lamb is going to run down on there as well. That's going to make it super naughty, because that same incredible basting sauce that we're using, or marinating sauce, it's going to drip down over those potatoes. Those potatoes are also going to pull into that. It's going to be gorgeous. And then in the end, we're going to serve rice with it as well. I know some people are going to moan. They're going to say, oh, it's double starch, double starch. No one cares. Okay. You sound like vegetarians. No one cares. It's nice. It's delicious. Leave us alone. Let us have our fun. All right. So I'm going to put the lamb on there for you shortly. I'm just going to let the coals warm up that grill a little bit more for me. And then we'll see each other again soon. All right. So it's time to put our lamb chops on. A little tip that I just remembered here in my head. Okay. For the guys with the kettle braais, you know, because we get the added privilege in life to be able to smoke our things. When you're busy with your braai, right? Remember earlier I said, okay, I'm going to throw this rosemary as well, also with the potatoes. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to do that now. But here's a kicker for you, right? You can take your rosemary stick, this, right? If you just mess with it a bit, smell it. It's still rosemary. Okay, nothing's changed. Throw this over your coals, okay? And you get this aroma that builds up. It also smokes. I've done it before. You can also smoke your food like that. You can use spices. Man, I've seen, I read some people use tea, whatever. They throw it into their drip pan. All of that you can smoke so every as you wish. But it's just a little tip for you. You know, the next time you're around and you're feeling a little bit adventurous, take some rosemary, take some basil, whatever. Take your herbs and just throw it there over your coals. All right, and then get that smoky effect as well into your meat. But nonetheless, let's not digress. So I've broken off those. They're going over, all over in there. Don't worry, it's not the only one I've done. Just to show you the little point I was talking about. Right, now, these lamb chops. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Okay, so, I'm going to start with them on direct. Okay? Just want you to start on direct with them. Okay, just want you to get some heat into them. And then, oh, interesting thing. You would have seen in the previous video and this video that there was a bag of Ignite briquettes. Okay. First time I tried the product, not endorsing it, but you know, as always at Lekker Braai, we keep it real with our members. We give them reviews. These guys, they claim, oh, 100% eco-friendly and. There's not a lot of information on the bag. And I was too lazy, honestly, to go to the website, so, yeah. These coals are not too bad. They're alright. I wouldn't say they're chaka. I wouldn't say they're letaba. I wouldn't say they are even spa briquette. Well, maybe spa briquette level. You get like a really low level burn out of them, and you struggle a bit with them, but they're good. They're good. Because of that low level burn, it seems that they last quite long. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So, they're ready on the one side being turned. Now to the other side. Ooh, hello. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Come here. Good. See, that's why Mary had a little lamb, because the thing didn't have ears. Notice I said she had. Disturbing childhood fact there for you. The song says, had a little lamb. This is what happens to sheep that don't listen. Okay, so we're just searing those. We're having the other two as well. Then we're going to move them over. The reason why I haven't thrown any salt or pepper over them is because my marinade sauce contains everything. So just hold on, don't jump the gun. And as well, earlier I said thanks Mom for the recipe. Yeah, what I meant by that is my mom, this is a tried and trusted family recipe that she's been doing for years. So guys, it's got a guarantee behind it. You've got the low guarantee behind it. It's great stuff. It works. Some people say, okay, you can add 3 cups of sugar to it. I personally don't like to do it. I've done it once or twice. The reason for it is if you add too much sugar, the more sugar you put to it, the higher your sugar content in it, it's gonna burn easier. Alright, so unless you're going after like difficult time behind the fire, don't add too much sugar to it. Just keep that in mind sometimes. All right, just my advice. All right, so cool. You can see we've just given it some work there. All right, so now we start putting it over our potatoes. All right, let's get the other two over direct heat quickly. All right, so we're going to get that oven effect going in about a minute. Just wanted to get these bad boys on. Right. I'm going to brush those two that's in the middle so long. Right, so there's a wonderful sauce if you want to look at it again. See the rosemary drifting there, and that rosemary has been actually crushed in a mortar. Can you believe it? Okay, basting brush as always, #1 accessory for a serious braaier. Alright, it's also going to give this lamb such a beautiful color. I don't know, there's just something really great about meat. It's got a beautiful, beautiful, rich red color to it. Okay. You don't have to be shy, people. Honestly, it's like I always say to you, the more basting you use, the more marinade sauce you use, don't be shy. Your stuff's awesome. Use it. It's there for a reason, you know. Okay, I'll just grab my tongs and turn those two. But anyway, oh, interesting thing. Me and the founder, Dion, had a good discussion about. You know what's nice? We had one of our members. Well, we actually get it on a regular basis. One of our members just inboxed us today, you know, early this morning. He's like, "Hey, did you braai this weekend?" Well, in my case, yes, obviously I braai. But you know, just hitting up a chat. Just, you know, how was your weekend? What you braai? Oh, sharing techniques. And you know, here at Lekker Braai, this is what we're about. Okay, we're about the art of braaiing, or grilling, as our foreign friends would say. This is what it's about for us. I mean, whether you're asking us 2 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it doesn't matter. You know, we just love to talk braai. I love it, you know, when I had another lady, she came up there the other day, she sent us a photo of something. I did not have a clue. I had never seen this vegetable in my life before. I've never eaten it, seen it, smelt it, read of it, nothing. And she came asking for the advice, and she said to us, "Oh, can you identify this, and you know, what do I do with it?" And I spent the whole day, literally from 11 o'clock that morning, I spent the whole day trying to figure out what vegetable this is. Eventually my brain said, you know, well, we actually wrote an article about it. Ask the old people. The old people know, you know, they're the ones that's been around for a long time. So I went and asked the old people, I'm not lying to you, within 3 minutes, I had 17 comments running like this. "Oh, look, it's, what do they call it? Wow. Well, the Afrikaans, they call it shushu. It's the wild vegetable. Bloody hell. Apparently this thing is, you can bake it like a potato or a sweet potato. You can make a dessert with the thing. You can do this, you can do that. But you know what? I love being stumped by things like that. When people ask me questions like that, I love it. I love when a guy asks me, "Listen, what's a great way to do a lamb rib roast and whatever?" And I'll get in there and I'll say to them, "I tell you what, I'll put the challenge forward. You come to me and you say, I'm doing this. What can I do?" Man, I will throw 3 recipes in your direction with method and instruction, and I'll even hold your hand as you go through it. You know, it's always great to share braaiing. This is how I learned to do it. I learned to do it from my father. He learned it from his father or his uncle, whoever. You know, that's the process of it. It's a great, great thing to do, and it brings people together, and you're always learning something new. What's more than a beautiful thought than bringing the whole world together by everybody just bringing out perfect meat the whole time from a fire? What's a better thought than that? I can't think of something. But anyway, let me stop talking nonsense now. Okay, that was just my own little 2 cents there that no one asked for, I know. And someone's probably going to say, "Oh, well, we didn't ask you for your 2 cents. Well, I didn't ask you for your comment either." But anyway, let's just do the lamb and get it over with. Alright, I'm just going to baste that one quickly. Right, let's put some basting on her. Beautiful. Oh, great, man. I love the smell of this basting. The internet, I reckon the next person that comes up with an invention that can allow, you know, people to smell smells like this, I reckon that's going to be the next multi-billionaire in the world, perhaps even a trillionaire, who knows. But I think, wow, you know, how cool would it be though if you could be here right now with me in person and you could actually smell the food instead of just looking at it with your eyes, getting all perverted about it. Shame on you. Shame. Alright, I think they are beautifully based. So, while they are like that, let's just close them up. Alright. Okay. Keynote. Remember, this is lamb. Alright. Since it's lamb, we're going to open the vents. Alright. Just a little bit. And we're going to go 3/4 open. Alright. For the guys with an open braai, I know you get oven jealousy that we have, that we're able to do this. Here's a little kicker for you. I talked about it the weekend as well. Get yourself one of those pans, right, at the Checkers, bar, wherever. Get one of those nice little aluminium pans. Throw this stuff in there, okay? Alright, after you've had it on direct heat for a little bit, throw it into that pan, cover it with tin foil. Alright, it's still an oven effect. Use a flat bottom black pot, oven effect in it. Alright, you can do this. It's just a tip, just from my side. I'm just saying, great idea, use it, don't use it, it's up to you guys. Alright, but nonetheless, so the lamb's on. Oh, I hate it when you stand by Weber and those vents and everything's coming out. We'll be with you guys in a few moments. Alright, then we're going to show you how it looks at the end before we serve and show you how tonight's presentation is. Catch you guys soon. Alright, so it's finally time to take the lamb off. Alright, we've been keeping it going, indirect method here on the Weber. Guys with the open braais, remember what I said to you about trying it out with that pan. Right, as you can see, we've got some beautiful sweating going on here in the meat. Been keeping it basted. Alright, remember, wetter is better. Alright, okay, just want to turn it over there for you. See that? With some nice caramelization going there. Looking gorgeous. Now there at the bottom, those potatoes, remember what I said? Dripping. It's all going to go in there. So we're taking this off now, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take that exact pan, we're going to bring it up onto the grill, we're going to move both of the charcoal baskets directly under that pan to give it that last cook off on the potatoes. Alright, and then we're ready to serve. Alright, so see you guys now. Okay, little quick note here. Alright, remember I said you're taking the meat off, you're going to bring the potatoes up and. Okay, remember now, lamb, it needs to rest. Lamb is one of the meats especially it needs to rest. Give it 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The longer the better. You're just giving all those juices time to get back into the center of the meat. Alright, so please keep that in mind when you're doing it. Then at the same time, I've got to show you this. This is really naughty. This is okay, look here. Remember, we moved the charcoal baskets now underneath with the remaining charcoals. Look at how they're starting to boil now. So these potatoes are going to finish off. These things are going to be naughty. You can also see, this is why we use drip pans. Do you see all the drippings that have been caught? Now, if it wasn't for the dripping pan, this would have been caught all over in the Weber, and it's a bastard to clean grease and stuff out of your Weber. So always remember drip pan. Okay, whenever you can do indirect cooking, do it. Use a drip pan. Don't be shy. Okay. Actually found a very cool solution with another product. Going to share it with you guys soon, but as usual, you know how we are at Lekker Braai. We won't tell you about something unless we've tried it ourselves. Okay, so as soon as I've tried that product out myself, then I'll tell you guys about it. But anyway, it promises to catch all drippings, you know, inside any kettle braai, so you'll never struggle again, which I find hard to believe, but I've got to see it for myself. Nonetheless though, back to potatoes. Alright, they're pumping full steam at the moment. Remember, before you put this on though, just clean the grill a little bit where those lamb chops were lying. Okay, right now you're seeing a bit of smoke. Don't stress about that. That smoke is actually from pieces from the basting and that, from the lamb that I've brushed off, and it's fallen directly into the coals. It's great, man. It's adding more flavor to the fire. A beautiful smoke, nice and scented. Okay, so I'm going to see you guys now, and then we're going to do the presentation and we're done. Alright, okay, cheers. So when we left you last, we were busy with the baby potatoes on the fire, okay, and I said that the next step is we're going to show you our presentation. Alright, so it came out wonderfully. Right, as you can see here in front of you, Okay, look at those baby potatoes. They actually almost taste better than what the lamb does. The lamb, beautifully caramelized right through. The basting has stayed on. The meat is incredible. It's soft, it's tender. Everything's just pulled in. It's come into a beautiful combination. Okay, so yeah, as you guys can see, she is a gorgeous girl to look at. Even look, there's some sauce is dripping. Okay, meat's rested well. Remember to rest your meat. It's lamb. Okay, so I hope you guys are happy with this. All right, I hope that it's giving you like an idea of something to do at your next braai or tomorrow night supper, whatever. As always, please like, share, comment. We love hearing from you, especially when you try the things that we do. We'd love to hear what your experiences on it, what you changed on it, everything. I mean, that's what we're here for. This is what Lekker Braai is about. We get to develop everybody around us, okay? So again, have a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember, the most important thing of all, okay, is keep the coals burning. Okay, cheers guys.